Today we're going to be breaking down the brand new music video for The Biggest Bird.
I'm the biggest bird, I'm the biggest bird.
No, not that one. We're going to be breaking down the Trippie Red music video featuring Summrs. Let's hop right into it. All right, so we're in Premiere Pro here, but we're going to be using a couple different programs to break down these effects. First, we're going to start off with the titles here. These titles are super easy to replicate. We're going to do that in Photoshop here. If you want to get this Photoshop file for yourself, it'll be linked in the description below for absolutely free, alongside the font itself. So we're going to go ahead and click here, and the font is called Font Night. We're going to type out biggest, hit enter, and then type bird, and press Control A to highlight everything. And then holding Control, we can bring this down to match about there. And then using our space bar, we can just move it to the side like they have it in the music video. So just going ahead and copying what we have here on this layer, we can paste it on the biggest bird layer, and we get a decent looking effect just like that. If we compare it to how it looks in the video, it doesn't look the greatest, but if we go ahead and drag this melting ice copy on top, you get an even cooler effect. So we're gonna go ahead and mess with this a little bit by hitting Control U, make it stand out a little bit more, and then pressing Control T, you guys can move it around and get it to your liking. And if we compare that, that is fairly accurate. Moving on, we're going to be replicating the film look they have here. They actually shot this on a real film camera, but we're going to be replicating it using presets and assets that I have. So as you can see there, film look, and we're going to be taking this footage and making it look super grainy like that. So I just released a brand new pack called the film look. It includes a bunch of different grain, halation, bloom, and all that fancy stuff to get the film look on your footage. So we're going to go ahead and use that today. So I just have it open here, and as you guys can see, we have After Effects presets, film blocks, LUTs, film overlays, grains, mats, Premiere Pro presets, sound effects, and transitions. So we're going to go ahead and start with the grain here. I'm going to use grain 3, and we're just going to crop that to the footage. And then you want to go in and turn it to overlay here. So as you guys can see, boom, we already have a cool grain effect. And if you want to add more, you can just duplicate it. So I think that looks really good there too, guys. I already have the grain. And then moving on, if you want to add halation here, what you're going to want to do is holding Alt, drag the clip up to duplicate it. We're going to go into effects, go under presets, and we have the film look by tinytapes. We have halation presets and then vintage glow presets. We're going to go ahead and apply the vintage glow highlights minimal on. As you guys can see, it's just making the lights glow. Maybe we could apply the strong. Yeah. Let's go for the medium here. That looks good there. And then dragging this up one more time, we're going to go ahead and throw on the low film halation. As you guys can see, it's making the areas glow red like a film camera would. So this is how it looks before, and then after. Looks really good. Looks just like the footage here. Love the way that looks. And if you guys do want to add more stuff, as you guys can see here, we have LUTs, we have all of these film mats, so widescreen. So many different options here. So for example, if you wanted to add like a dirty film mat to it, go up to effect controls, scale it down. You can see the edges there are dirty. And then go into uniform scale here, play with the width and scale that in like so. All right, guys, then moving on to the last effect here, as you can see, Trippie has these really cool wings growing right out of his back here. So to actually get this effect here, what we're going to do is we're going to open the scene up in After Effects from about right here. So we're going to right click, replace with the After Effects composition. All right, so now that we're in After Effects here, we're going to go ahead and rotoscope Trippie from the background here by duplicating him, turning off the bottom layer, double clicking on the top layer, and going to our rotobrush tool here. You guys should know how to rotoscope by now, but if you don't, I have a tutorial linked in the description below. That's just a super rough rotoscope there, guys. We're gonna go ahead and go back into our composition. As you can see, he's cut out from the background. Now we're gonna turn on that middle layer, and we're gonna apply this green screen black wing effect that I'll have in the description below. Dragging this in here, we're going to scale it up. So we have those wings on him there. Drag and drop color key on there. Change the color to the neon green to get rid of it. Change the tolerance up. And we still have a little bit on the edge there, so we're going to turn up the edge then until we get a look just like that. And then going into lumetri color here that we can open, we can color the wings to match the scene here. So we're going to go ahead and turn the contrast up, the temperature down to match the blue tint, the shadows down, and boom, we have a cool wing effect just like that. If you do want to track it to him, we can open up this down area here, keyframe the position and scale at the beginning, and then going to the end and just kind of following where it tracks him. Move that around there just like so. And that is the super easy wing effect, just like that, guys. The wings will be in the description below for free alongside the font and the layer style at the beginning. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more videos just like it, we have 2 banger tutorials linked above. I highly recommend checking one of them out. And also drop a sub on the channel, leave a like. We're going to be uploading a shit ton going into the next few months. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.